Baby, if you ever wondered who it was absolutely destroying these news, it's probably your boy Dirt Wild DZ. This shit right here should be on YouTube. Yes, this shit right here should be on YouTube.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I hope you are having a beautiful and blessed day, as I know I am. Now, today will be the beginning of a new series, and I want you guys to let me know if this is something that you would like me to continue down in the comments. But this series will be on operator skills, and I thought I would start it off with the gravity vortex gun, as this is something that I don't have yet, and this journey of discovery could be something we share together. Now, it says that this is a launcher that fires vortex projectiles that distort gravity. When the vortex disappears, it causes explosive damage to everything in its path. Now, I don't know about you, but that sounds like something that would be perfect to add to our arsenal. If it's going to cause explosive damage to everything in its path, I bet this is going to be great for objective-based game modes where a lot of enemies will be grouped up. So I'm looking more than forward to giving this a try. All right, now the very first thing that I learned about this weapon is that you have to be very careful when using this to secure a room. When you walk into a room to secure it, the gravity pull range is deceptive, and you could easily get caught in the vortex yourself, ending your streak. And you don't want to do that. So when entering a room, you don't want to fire the gun coming into the door. It's actually better to fire the gun from outside of a door. If you're right at the door, you don't want to fire it in the door. So a good rule of thumb is if you're close to the door, you don't want to be coming into the room. You want to be firing it outside of the room. That was actually a friendly right there, and I knew that, so it didn't affect me. Now, on objectives, if you come in and fire it at the objective properly, it will take care of every enemy that is sitting on that objective. And you know how the bots in these lobbies love to just sit on objectives? So this is a great weapon, as I thought it would be, for holding down objectives and cutting down lanes that lead to the objective. And when properly paired up with an advanced UAV where you know where the enemy's coming, this is where it's at its most effective. You can fire it at doors that you know are very popular in high traffic. On maps like Shipment, where they don't have a lot of places to go, you can fire in areas that they may spawn, especially when you combine that with objectives like Domination or Hardpoint. You can have the hardpoint in the area secure all by yourself. You don't even need your team with you. Once again, when combined with an advanced UAV where you know where the enemy's going to be, or in an objective game mode where you know the enemy's going to be, it's wonderful. It's also great for those objectives that are sometimes on a different level than you, maybe upstairs. You can fire this gravity vortex gun into the window, and the vortex will suck everyone into the room into it, clearing that area for you. Now, if you're inside the room, you want to back away from the door and fire it outside the door. On maps like Nuketown, where you know where the enemy's generally spawning, you can fire it down in the lane. On maps where you have the height advantage, you fire down onto the objective while all of the enemies there, and this will just take care of every enemy there, clearing off the area for your teammates to come and secure the objective. This is a great weapon for also holding the objective once you have it. Like in hardpoint, you can sit in the hardpoint and fire this out, or right at the doors, as long as you're back enough where it won't suck you into the vortex. Uh, it's also very important to remember that this weapon, though it stays available a long time, it only has a 3-shot capacity. So choose your shots very wisely. It will also form the vortex as soon as it makes contact with something. So place your shot somewhere where when the vortex hits, it is in the most efficient place to attack the enemy. If something obstructs its path, it stops there and it becomes useless. However, if you fire it, like say outside of this window at B, when I know there's a bunch of enemies there, all of those enemies are dead. They have no time to react, and there's nothing that I know. I don't think Flak Jacket stops this from killing you. It will still take you out. If the first one doesn't get them, you can also fire the second and third one in the same area just as a backup. Or you can save it because, again, it lasts quite some time to give you time to place those shots exactly where you want them. Again, on maps like Nuketown and Shipment that are small, where they only have a few lanes and a few areas to spawn, this is where this weapon really shines. Try to fire it from cover and get back into cover, but make sure that you don't hit cover with the projectile, or else it will form the vortex right there and it will end your streaks. Overall, this gun is perfect when paired with an EMP, advanced UAV or UAV, and a sentry gun or stealth chopper, or any combination of these. As long as you have a UAV or advanced UAV in the mix to know where the enemy's general position is, this weapon will not only stop them from getting long streak chains, but will also hold down areas to ensure that you and your team are victorious at the end. Also, the point value that you get for killing enemies, not only on the objective, but also the extra points you get for using the operator skill, makes this perfect for getting your score streaks. If you use it properly, you can call in your score streaks, use your gravity vortex gun, and get your score streaks right back to use them twice. It's all about maximizing the efficiency of how many enemies you can capture in each vortex. So in conclusion, this weapon, when paired with the proper score streaks, is great for clearing, great for lane denial, and you just have to be very careful where you place your shots so that you don't get caught in the vortex. This will definitely be one of the operator skills ranked in my top tier. I will be using it in the future for a lot of objective-based games, and I will have a class set up that utilizes this operator skill. And I would suggest that you do the same. Alright guys, that brings us to the end of this video. If you have not done so already, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell so that you are kept up to date on all the videos that will be dropping in not only this series, but the series that we do on score streaks, perks, and just overall classes in general. We'll be dropping a lot of good content in the future, and I want you guys to be a part of it. Also consider joining my clan. I started it yesterday, and it is a good way to end up in one of these videos, or to just play with me in general if you want, so that we can all apply these things that we've learned on this page, and that you know that the soldiers on your team are pretty much on the same page because we all learn from the same channel. Alright guys, well, I hope to see you on the next one, and we out!